Hey gamers, what's up? It is one of your fave Sonic tubers, I hope, Amelia plays, and y'all voted on my poll in the community tab what you would like to see for Halloween, and a majority of y'all voted for my Sonic opinions. So I'm gonna do just that. I am recording this without a script because I feel like I could actually say my opinions without there being a script, so here we go. Without further ado, let's get started!
Number 1.
CD is my favorite classic Sonic game. That is right, Sonic CD is my favorite game in the classic series, and I made a whole short as to why. I'm not really going to go into further detail because, well, like I said, I already made a short, but if you want to hear my opinions about it, then I would recommend watching that short. So, if I were to rank the classic games, when I mean classic, that includes Sonic 1, 2, CD, 3NK, and Mania. I would rank them from my least favorite to my favorites: 1, 2, Mania, 3NK, and CD. Yeah, so that's my very first opinion. Okay. Technically, what I just said about the classic games in my rankings was the second one, so we're gonna move into my third opinion now. Okay. I prefer SA1 over SA2. I've played both games, and if I'm being honest, I just have more fun with SA1. I've played a bit of each of the characters' stories in both games, and I only maybe 1/3 of SA2's gameplay, whereas with SA1, I like Sonic, Tails, and to some extent Amy's gameplay. And I actually haven't got into Gamma's story yet, so yeah. I've only played a bit of both games, but I prefer SA1. SA2 I feel is a highly controversial game on its own. I feel this fan base is kind of split on it, so yeah. So my fourth Sonic opinion is I don't like Sonic 2006 or Secret Rings. Sonic 06 is another one of those games that's extremely divided as well. I've only played that game for maybe an hour and a half, and let's just say I died so many times. I played Wave Ocean, and I surprisingly did pretty well on that, but I remember playing, I think it was the Egg Severus boss, and I kept dying. I played it for over an hour until I completely rage quit on the game. And it's kind of the same idea for Secret Rings. I got that when I was maybe 8 years old, and I was stuck on the tutorial for so freaking long. I couldn't get past it for the longest time until I replayed it in maybe... shoot, I don't even know when I replayed it, but yeah. I want to like Secret Rings so much, and my boyfriend tells me once you get past the controls it's actually fun, but I just haven't had that experience. So y'all tell me if y'all like Secret Rings or not, cause I can't like it. Alright, so my next opinion. The Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is inferior to the HD version. Now, I don't think this is controversial, but I know some people prefer the Wii version. Unfortunately, I do not own the HD version, so I haven't had a lot of playtime experience, but I have played Apatos, and it was super fun for both daytime Sonic and nighttime Sonic. So I've only played the Wii version because I only own Nintendo consoles. And I'm gonna just tell ya, the Werehog's controls are absolute ass. Unleashed is not controls, I'm telling you. And my mic is spiking, that's cute. Okay, my next opinion. Sonic Colors is my favorite modern Sonic game. So I made a tweet about this like a few days ago. Maybe it was like 2 days ago. I don't remember, but that's what I did. Yeah, I just love colors. It was one of my first Sonic games. I love the themes, I love the music, I love the wisp, I love the level design. I love colors. It's literally like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I feel like that's very controversial to say, but I don't know. Okay, so for my next one, Lost World is in my top 10 favorite Sonic games. This is probably another controversial opinion, but I really like Lost World. I got it maybe like a few months after it came out in 2013, and I had a blast. I still love playing it to this day. Yeah. Trying to think of like what people don't like about Lost World. I think it's stupid how it has a run button. I think that's a really stupid gimmick. Although if you like separate that from the game, I think the game is like super fun for the most part. I'm talking about the Wii U version, not the 3DS, because that's a whole different can of worms. But yeah, Lost World is just a really fun game. Once you learn the controls and the parkour, it's so fun. Okay, speaking of controversial games, Rise of Lyric is one of the worst video games I've ever played. I don't feel like I've played a lot of bad games, but Rise of Lyric is one of them. I actually got that game the day it came out. I'm not even kidding. November 8th, 2014. I went to my local Best Buy and my mom paid $60 for that game. And I still have it. I'm debating if I should sell it or not. I really don't know. I would not recommend Rise of Lyric to any Sonic fan. It's not even Sonic. Literally go play Frontiers or Forces. Speaking of Forces, Forces is not a bad game. I feel like Forces is soulless in some areas and painfully mediocre and automated, but other than that, it's actually kind of fun. Like, I would play Forces if it was at like $10, and luckily I think I only got the game for $7, so it's like probably really cheap on Steam right now. If you like ever want to play it, I recommend doing that. Okay, and for my last Sonic opinion, Frontiers is a solid 7 out of 10 and is probably my 4th favorite Sonic game. Now, I remember when I got Frontiers last year and I was in the honeymoon stage, I said it was my favorite Sonic game, but after playing like Final Horizon, I changed my mind because I was just not enjoying that update like a lot of people were. I think the main issue people have with Final Horizon is the difficulty spikes and level design, and that was really my issue as well. And I'm just the kind of person who like sucks at video games, so as soon as I had enough, I switched it to easy so quickly. But I still like Frontiers. I think it's a fun game. I really love the direction they were going in, and I wouldn't mind seeing like a sequel, but I honestly don't think they're gonna do that because we have like probably 45 hours worth of gameplay in Frontiers, which I think is so cool. So yeah. And those are my controversial Sonic opinions. Do you agree with what I said? No? Yes? I don't know. At the end of the day, it's Sonic and like, it's not really that important, so yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing. I try to upload content as consistent as possible, but it's kind of hard considering I'm in the middle of moving all the way across the country. But yeah. Gosh, doing unscripted videos are hard. Alright, I will see y'all in the next video, whenever that comes out. Peace, bye gamers! Power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around.
crazy, crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery.